to talk about Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts, okay, from this Chiefs game. I think Jalen Hurts played a good game. Was it perfect? No. Was it bad? No. I think it was a solid game for Jalen Hurts, working the pocket. Yes, made some mistakes, overthrew some passes. I think the one to Zach Ertz in the end zone. Obviously, the one to Greg Ward, I don't think he made the pass much easy for him, but Greg Ward's got to catch that ball with two hands. There was some mistakes in this game. And you know what? I think Jalen Hurts played a good game, but a lot of argument is that KC's not a good defense, which they're not. KC's defense is not good. So, and then people's argument is for last year when Jalen Hurts had that small sample size in 2020 when he beat a top 5 defense in New Orleans Saints last year. But when you face a good defense, like the Cowboys played very well against us, even though we played really bad, there was a spy on Jalen Hurts, and obviously we didn't run the ball. The head coach has got to cater to Jalen Hurts' skill set. Even from Nick Sirianni's press conference from yesterday or today, I should say, there are some times when, Jalen Hurts should stay in the pocket a little bit longer where he can get that pass off. There are some different things that he could do and improve on. But if your quarterback is struggling, okay, you got to help your quarterback out. And I think they had a very good, they had some diverse plays against the Chiefs. I mean, what we wanted some different formations. We wanted Jalen Hurts to be under center. We want him to be in shotgun, do your RPOs, do whatever you got to do. And I think that they did that. I think they did well enough for that. I just think they have to run the ball a little bit more. 9 carries in two games for Miles Sanders is just not enough. If I got that wrong, please let me know. But I know he hasn't run the ball that much. Seems like Gainwell is more of the favorable back in the backfield as of right now. But, there's still time. There's already people saying that Minshew should be in. There's already people saying that Jalen Hurts should be benched. I don't think so. I think we need a full year evaluation of Jalen Hurts. There's only one of 4 things that could happen in 2022 next year. Either you keep Jalen Hurts for another, you let him start for another year. You make Minshew the starting quarterback. You trade for a quarterback, or you go in the draft and get a quarterback. Now, depending on the draft picks that we do have next year, that's a totally different conversation and a totally different story for later. But as of right now, Nick Sirianni has to be consistent. For him to stay as the head coach of this team, he has to stay consistent like he has, especially this game. Okay, you can't have a solid game from Jalen Hurts and then go down under like he did against the Cowboys. It has to be somewhat consistent. Not saying that no mistakes can be made, but it has to stay consistent, okay? There was some times when Jalen Hurts and the receivers, a couple, I think one was Devontae Smith's fault. Devontae was doing a comeback route, and he threw a go route. So, I mean, there are some mistakes that did happen. From Jalen Hurts, I really had nothing to complain about. And, I think the red zone is on Nick Sirianni because he's passed a lot. I don't know why you're not running your running backs up the middle. I don't know why you're not bringing Jordan Howard up to the active roster. I think if you bring up a bruiser back, you're already not using Boston Scott. So if you bring up a bruiser back, use him on the 3rd and shorts. Use him in red zone. I don't see why not. Even run the Miles Sanders up the middle. I think they ran him up the middle maybe one time yesterday. And that was pretty much it. So there's a lot of, there are some issues here. I mean, Nick's, got to get it together with the play calling. Him and Shane Steichen. And it's just crazy because Shane Steichen is the offensive coordinator. Shane Steichen came from the LA Chargers, and they ran the ball a lot in LA. So I don't know if this is a Howie Roseman type thing. I don't know if this is something to where Howie Roseman, is having meetings with Nick Sirianni after the game, and they're giving Nick some input on what they should do. But I thought Nick was balanced enough in this Chiefs game, but obviously I can't put too much on this offense, even though we left 3 touchdowns off the table, on the table, you understand? Leaving 3 touchdowns is not good. And on top of everything else, your defense couldn't stop KC on one drive. They couldn't. So this was an offensive game on both sides for both teams. And it was just, obviously, Kansas City, this is a Super Bowl team. This is a Super Bowl contender that you went up against, and it was tough. It was a rough day. I mean, Mahomes has a lot of chemistry with the guys. I mean, we have a lot of, we need to build on what we're doing now. We have to build on this day. I think the Panthers are going to be a very beatable team, but they have to build on it. I think The offensive line for the Panthers isn't good. I think their front is good defensively. So obviously another work week for the Eagles that have to try to get a win. So Nick Sirianni needs to stay the way he's been staying. I mean, I think he needs to run the ball more. This has got to get going. We have to start turning it up now. It's already been 4 weeks. You're going into week 5 now. So, I have a lot more faith in this offense than the defense. The defense I have no faith in because of just everything. I've made a video on it already. It's a total disaster. It's a total mess as of right now. Offensively, I think there's just some light at the end of the tunnel for this. But at the end of the day, Hurts needs to play the whole year, and Nick's got to stay consistent because, look, if Jalen Hurts has flaws that we know that he has, it's arm strength, deep ball accuracy, whatever it is that we know that he does have, the problems that he does have, Nick has got to cater to those problems and has to make it easy for Jalen Hurts during these games. He's got to get the pressure off Jalen Hurts. Like I said, run the ball. You're passing 3 times in the red zone. I don't know what you're doing. Obviously, we left, it was a mess yesterday. Offensively, we played solid, but there was some crucial mistakes that could have won us the game. So these are little things that we have to fix. And obviously, with the penalties, it's a whole different story. I mean, Andre Dillard had 3 penalties on his own, going upfield on a touchdown. I mean, it's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? Every time we have a big positive play, there's always some type of flag for it. So, and you know what? There's a lot of talk with Nick Sirianni, but it's not showing on the field, and that's a whole nother problem I have with him. He's a lot of talk, no show. That's how it's really been the whole time. Sorry if I've been repeating myself. I'm just going on a little bit of rant here just from yesterday. So I appreciate everybody sticking through the video. But really, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I thought Jalen had a good game. I just hope he gets better. Got to work on his mechanics. Got to work on his throws when he's getting pressured. Can't miss these receivers. Okay, and obviously the one Devontae Smith wasn't really his fault because he went out of bounds. And, there was a lot of things that happened in this game. The Eagles could have won this game. Eagles could have had a huge upset for Kansas City in this game. No joke. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. Shakes, what up, Files 5. Peace out, guys. Peace.